One warm, golden morning, the meadow was alive with the sounds of summer. Bees hummed, birds chirped, and a cheerful grasshopper sat on a tall blade of grass, playing his violin and singing happily. Nearby, an ant marched back and forth, carrying a crumb nearly as big as himself. "Hello, ant," the grasshopper called. "Why are you working so hard on such a beautiful day? Come sit with me. Let's enjoy the sunshine and music." The ant paused for a moment and wiped his brow. "Hello, grasshopper. I'm gathering food for the cold days ahead. Winter will come soon, and I must be ready." The grasshopper laughed. "Winter? That's far away. Today is for singing, dancing, and having fun. There's plenty of food everywhere. You worry too much." The ant smiled kindly but shook his head. "Fun is good, but so is being prepared." Then he continued on his way, carrying his food back to the anthill. Days passed, and the grasshopper kept singing and dancing. He played music for butterflies, entertained ladybugs, and laughed under the bright sun. Meanwhile, the ant and his colony worked tirelessly. They gathered seeds, dried grains, and stored everything carefully underground. One afternoon, the grasshopper watched the ants march in neat lines. "Why work so much?" he teased. "Life is short. Enjoy it." The ants did not answer. They simply kept working. Then, slowly, summer faded into autumn. The air grew cooler. Leaves turned orange and red, and the meadow changed. Flowers stopped blooming, and food became harder to find. The grasshopper tried to sing, but his fingers were cold. He tried to dance, but the ground was damp and chilly. Soon, winter arrived, covering the meadow with snow and frost. Now the grasshopper was hungry. He searched for food, but the insects were gone, and the plants were dry. His stomach growled, and his heart felt heavy. Shivering, he remembered the ant. With slow steps, he made his way to the anthill and knocked softly on the door. "Who is there?" a voice asked. "It's me, the grasshopper," he replied weakly. "I'm cold and hungry. May I have some food?" The door opened, and the ant looked at him with gentle eyes. "What happened, grasshopper? Where is your music and laughter?" The grasshopper lowered his head. "I spent my summer singing and playing while you worked. Now I have nothing. I was foolish. Please forgive me." The ant was silent for a moment. Then he said, "You made your choice, just as I made mine. But no one deserves to suffer alone." He invited the grasshopper inside, where it was warm and bright. The ants shared their food and gave him a place to rest. "Thank you," the grasshopper said with tears in his eyes. "I've learned my lesson. Next time, I will balance work and play." The ant smiled. "That is the wisest choice of all." From that day on, the grasshopper worked alongside the ants during warm seasons and played his music during rest times, bringing joy while still preparing for the future. Moral: enjoy life, but always prepare for tomorrow.